She's a revolutionary, a fugitive, a symbol of resistance, and the first woman ever to be placed on the FBI's most wanted terrorist list. But who really is Assata Shakur? Her story is one of the most controversial and suppressed chapters in modern American history. And today, we're going to uncover the truth. From the streets of Harlem to the shores of Cuba, this is the story of a woman the government tried to erase. Born Joanne Chesimard Assata Shakur's journey began not in radicalism, but in the vibrant yet segregated communities of New York and North Carolina. She was a bright student who quickly became disillusioned with the systemic racism she witnessed and experienced daily. The so-called American dream felt like a closed door. This growing awareness pushed her towards activism. In college, she immersed herself in Black history and political thought. Finding a community of like-minded individuals who believed that waiting for change wasn't an option, change had to be demanded. Her political awakening accelerated as she joined the Black Panther Party. She wasn't just a follower, she was a leader. She organized breakfast programs for children, fought against police brutality, and educated her community about their rights. The Panthers were more than just the leather jackets and clenched fists portrayed in the media. They were a lifeline for many Black communities neglected by the state. But this empowerment was seen as a threat. The US government, through its covert and illegal COINTELPRO program, was determined to dismantle the Black Power movement by any means necessary. J. Edgar Hoover's FBI targeted leaders, sowed division, and used propaganda to paint activists like Assata as public enemies. They weren't just monitoring, they were actively trying to neutralize what they saw as a Black revolutionary threat. Assata eventually left the Panthers, feeling the organization had been too heavily infiltrated and weakened. She went underground and joined the Black Liberation Army, a more militant offshoot dedicated to armed struggle for Black liberation. This decision put her directly in the crosshairs of law enforcement. For the next few years, Assata lived on the run, becoming a mythical figure, falsely accused of multiple crimes as part of the FBI's campaign to capture her. Everything came to a head on a dark night in May 1973 on the New Jersey Turnpike. The car Assata was in with two BLA comrades, Zaid Shakur and Sundiata Acoli, was pulled over by state troopers. What happened next is still fiercely debated. A shootout erupted. When the smoke cleared, Zaid Shakur and state trooper Werner Forster were dead. Assata Shakur was found severely wounded, shot with her hands in the air, according to her own testimony. Sundiata Acoli was captured after a manhunt, despite forensic evidence suggesting she couldn't have fired a weapon. Her clavicle was shattered and a major nerve in her arm was severed down. Medical testimony confirming she was shot while surrendering. The narrative was set. The media branded her a cop killer. Assata faced a series of trials on various charges, being acquitted multiple times. But for the Turnpike incident, she was convicted of first-degree murder. Largely on inconsistent testimony and in a trial she and her supporters maintained was politically motivated from the start. She was sentenced to life in prison. Inside the prison system, Assata was treated not as a standard inmate, but as a political prisoner. She was held in men's prisons, subjected to solitary confinement, and faced constant harassment. Yet, she never broke. She continued to organize, write, and inspire others from behind bars. Her spirit of resistance was stronger than any cell they could put her in. She believed her conviction was a political assassination attempt, and she refused to let them silence her. Then, in 1979, the unbelievable happened. In a daring and meticulously planned operation, 3 members of the Black Liberation Army, posing as visitors, took guards hostage and broke Assata Shakur out of a maximum security prison in broad daylight. She vanished. For years, she was the subject of a massive FBI manhunt, her face plastered on wanted posters across the country. She lived underground, moving from safe house to safe house, a ghost in the system that wanted her captured. 5 years later, in 1984, the world heard from her again. Assata Shakur had surfaced in Cuba, where she had been granted political asylum. From the island nation, she published her autobiography, a powerful account of her life, her political evolution, and her unwavering commitment to Black liberation. Cuba became her sanctuary, a place where she could live and speak freely, shielded from the reach of the US government that had placed a multi-million-dollar bounty on her head. To this day, Assata Shakur remains in Cuba. The US government still labels her a terrorist, but to millions around the world, she is a freedom fighter. Her words, "It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains," have become a rallying cry for a new generation. Her story directly connects the struggles of the Black Power era to modern movements like Black Lives Matter. The same issues she fought against: police brutality, systemic racism, and government repression are the same issues activists are fighting against today. Assata's life forces us to ask difficult questions. What is the line between activist and revolutionary? Between freedom fighter and terrorist? Her story isn't just Black history. It's American history. It's a story of defiance against a system that has historically oppressed Black people, and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to resist. It's a story that has been intentionally hidden, but one that we must continue to tell. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story important, please hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more hidden history. Let us know in the comments what you think about Assata Shakur's legacy. See you next time.